I've been feeling really weird lately about who I am and what I'm doing and just what's the purpose behind life and who am I and what's my truth. The thing is that speaking your truth is such a hard concept because oftentimes we don't even know what our own truth is. Like when someone says speak your truth, what does that even mean? What does it mean to be speaking what you believe? And I was praying the other day and I realized that speaking your truth means finding that which God has created you for and delivering that to the world. So realizing what is the thing that makes what I do special and why is that so particular for me and how do I spread that to others? Like to some people, their truth is going out and talking about the pro-life movement, and that is their truth. And other people, their truth is speaking out about human trafficking. Some people's truth is speaking out against racism. Some people's truth is speaking out against the desertion of purity in the culture. Your truth, and that which makes your life meaningful, is something that is so hard to identify, but once you realize it's going to affect every other element of your life. There are people who have found their truth and are living in accordance with God's will and are happier than anyone else I know because they have found that which God has intended them for. But delivering your truth is hard because a lot of people won't understand it because it is your truth. How can you get someone to understand that a part of you, of what you want to devote your life to, is so important that taking it away would be almost like removing a limb? It all comes through honesty and vulnerability. You need to be open with people saying, this is my truth. My truth is spreading the evangelization through the good, the true, and the beautiful in all forms. So everything I talk about, everything I do always falls down into this one element. So understanding that whatever I talk about is evangelization, whatever I talk about is in line with the promoting good and beauty. Like, that's something that helps you realize what my mission is and what this channel is. In the same way, if you're starting off something, starting with what my truth is and what your mission is, it helps people understand what everything you're doing is about. It's almost like your mission statement. What is the mission statement for your life and your ministry? Is your ministry meant to be about creation? Is it meant to be about purification? Is it meant to be about promotion? Because those three things, creation, purification, and promotion, are really the three elements of every human endeavor. Are you creating and making something? Are you trying to take things and make them better? Or are you trying to take something that's already good and spread it to others? So let's go through and figure out what's your truth. First off, are you doing something that is all about purifying and creating like cleaning the world? Whether that be through a physical cleaning or a mental or spiritual or psychological cleaning. If that's the kind of life that you feel called to, about helping others through like cleaning and purifying, that could be anything from like the whole trash tag thing where you go and clean up trash on a beach or in like a forest, or it could be to being a therapist and helping people get through anything from pornography, alcohol abuse, or even scary thoughts in their own head. The second thing is creation. Do you want to take something that's in your head and turn it into something that's tangible that people can experience for real? These are the artists, the screenwriters, to some degree the entrepreneurs. If you're feeling that call, you may be called to start businesses or to write movies or to even run a camera. Or do you feel like calling in promotion where you see beauty and you just want people to know more about that beauty? This one's fascinating because it can also involve creation, creating content to show something, rather than creating content that's just completely new for its own sake. Personally, I think that my call falls into more of the promotional element. So my truth is about promotion, taking the truth of the faith and showing people what it is through goodness, truth, and beauty. So I want to ask you today, put down below, what is your truth? Are you creation? Are you promotion? Or are you purification? And in that element, where do you think that God is calling you in your life? Because your truth can also be called your vocation. And speaking your truth means speaking that which is close to your vocation. And pray for the Holy Spirit to come upon you and remain with you always so that you know in all elements that which are your gifts from Him, so that in everything you do, you can be in line with God's will for your life. That's the only way to truly live and to speak your truth, is if you look at what you're doing, what you want to do, and how God is moving you in the elements of creation, in purification, in promotion, and figure out, what does God want me to do, and how does God want me to not only speak my truth, but to live my truth. And I'm not saying the truth is like and I'm not saying this about truth like absolute truth or relative truth. I'm talking about the truth of what were you created for. Your truth is what is you're created for. Where do you fall in line in the order of creation? Once you understand that, everything is going to change and you'll know your place in creation, not just because you understand where you fall, but because you understand what you are meant to do with your life and how your life will affect others. I love the idea that when you go to heaven, you're going to be able to see every single thing that you did and how it affected everything throughout all of creation. Even if that's something small like picking up some trash, you'll see the empowerment of creation from your smallest act. Like St. Teresa of Lisieux said, do small things with great love. Everything will flourish from that. A garden will grow of beauty because of you living your truth. Living to the best of your abilities, living the best version of yourself, living as you were meant to live is what's going to change the world. And you say, I don't want to change my world, I want to change the entire world. Well, focus on the world around you. Purify everyone around you. Promote everyone around you. Create for everyone around you. And you will start to see the world blossoming into beauty from your pocket of light. You're creating an environment around you of people who are thus able to continue living out as they also were meant to live. So living your truth, living what you love, when you find it and you do it, you will become a saint. And then everything will fall into place, everything will seem right. Even though there will be trials and temptations, it won't seem the end of the world is coming. It'll just seem like another new day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully that was a bit inspiring to you. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. New episodes out every day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's wrap this up. Remember, as it was in the beginning, is now, never shall be. Rise up and live.